Welcome back to Marketing Champions on Daily Ad Brief. My name is Howard Walpuff, and we're talking about marketing around the country, different marketing niches, different marketing focuses of really great people. And today we have Allison Bocamazzo of AB Content Marketing with us. Allison, welcome to the conversation today.
Thanks so much, Howard. Happy to be here.
So you have a lot of different things you do with your clients and getting them to be the best they can be. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. So I've been in business now for going on 6 years. AB Content Marketing was incorporated in 2019. I started out as a sole proprietor, took that leap from corporate, the classic story of, leaving the corporate world and saying, let me see how this goes. And now here I am 6 years later, and it's just been incredible. So I specialize in content marketing. So I am 90% of what I do is writing specifically. So in the end-to-end spectrum, I get assignments that are delegated to me by my clients, or I'll brainstorm and help conceptualize content topics or concepts. I produce the content. It's usually digital content in the form of blogs, white papers, case studies, email copy. I do ghostwriting, so I'll write in the tone and voice and style of usually executives at companies that I serve, and then I pass it along to the next cog in the wheel, should you say, to be disseminated and promoted and all the great stuff that they do.
Well, I have to say, what you provide is incredibly valuable because people don't enjoy writing these days. It takes a lot of energy to come up with the right ideas and get that right flow and get something which can be very quick and posted very nicely into social media. It could take a very long time for an individual or a company, but having someone like you do this it really helps them get their message out and makes their life a whole lot easier.
I hear that a lot. Writing is definitely my passion. It's just what comes naturally to me. So I'm really thankful that this is the life I get to live. I get to make a living doing what I love.
Which is a fantastic thing. Not everyone gets to say that, which is always good to hear. So when you are writing for these companies, what does it take to get into their voice? What kind of questions, what kind of discussions you have with them so you know exactly how the look and feel of these pieces should come out?
That is a great question, Howard. So for ghostwriting in particular, you've got your evergreen pieces, listicles, 5 ways to do XYZ, or 10 reasons why this matters. Ghostwriting is a little trickier, and it's definitely something I've had to cultivate over the years. It doesn't just come naturally. It's funny, I actually wrote a whole blog on my website about how to ghostwrite and tips for ghostwriting. But I would say the biggest one, you have to have I would say at least an hour-long introductory call with the person that you're looking to start ghostwriting for. You have to get to know their isms, how they speak, literally. That's a big part of it. What's their tone? What's their style? Are they humorous? What kind of humor is it? Do they put little inject in their writing or their way of talking? Do they have little things that they kind of say, like maybe we all have those certain little catchphrases or things that we say and we may not think about it. You have to be able to pick up on those things and bring it to their attention. And, sometimes you have to be honest, hey, I notice that you have this little catchphrase you say. Do you want this injected into the writing? Or are you looking to cultivate a different kind of persona with this writing? The persona may change depending on where the content is going to live. I do a lot of ghostwriting for Forbes. I specialize in the technology industry. So I would say Forbes Tech Council, I do a lot of ghostwriting for them. So that might require a certain kind of tone or style compared to something else.
And having that right tone or style is it makes it more personal, which is exactly what the whole goal of content marketing is, to really have that relationship with those that are reading it. What do you see as the future of content marketing? How is this going to evolve over the next couple of years?
Oh boy, that's a really good question. So, there's a couple of things that we're seeing. I mean, One thing I think we're seeing is from a content perspective, and it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's a little bit controversial, but machine generated content. I actually went out to dinner with a friend who brought to my attention this AI based machine generated content company of some sorts. And she's like, "Are you worried about this?" And I'm not really. I think writing, good writing, authentic writing, content marketing in and of itself is storytelling. And I think that that requires a human touch and a human brain, human connection. Um, but we are seeing a lot of machine generated content. It's helping companies from a financial perspective, from an operational perspective to create, compelling content. I mean, it can be compelling at scale. I think that's the other thing too. So that's kind of, and I've already said my opinion on that. But topical authority is also something that I think we're going to see continue to rise and to create more value as opposed to just, the tried and true like backlinking and keyword search. And, I think making vetted, knowledgeable writers, that's going to be a must as we move forward, especially for companies looking to produce high quality content within niche verticals. So that's something I do as well. I focus on niche verticals.
And that personal touch really is important because in the end, the end viewer, end reader is going to feel the difference between something that's real and personal and something that's has a machine tone to it in the process. There's only so much that's going to help them, and having someone like you to have that personal style and to give life to these writings is the value you bring to these companies. So I know they appreciate everything that you're doing, but we appreciate you sharing this with us today and all the things you're doing for these companies. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Howard, for the opportunity.
And thank you for joining us as well. Allison has some great information that she provides to in content form for her clients. There's more information to learn about her on dailyadbrief.com. So go out, have a great day today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.